Hey everyone and welcome back. In this video we'll be taking a look at one of the new Dominators we have got in the game, which is actually an old school Ford Mustang, or you can say the old school Dominator. And you can make out from this angle, with the older version of this Dominator parked right next to it, you can make out the differences and how the generation flows. So this Dominator is based off of the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Now, the resemblance to the real-life counterparts is just like any of these newer cars. It's mind-boggling, right? I mean, the rear section, the side profile, and the front, all of them are really good and very well made. And yeah, let's go check out the customization options. I don't have anything in mind at this point, so it's totally going to be depending on the customization parts that we'll be having for this build. Okay, so going about to the first one, we have the front bumpers. Just two options. Okay, so I think I'll just leave it with chrome. Then we have the rear bumpers. We have more options for the rear compared to the front. But the rear section too, we can have like chrome bumper or the primary or the secondary. Yeah, this would look good. Even the smooth rear bumper would actually look good, but I think I'll just leave it to stock. Then the engine, as usual, the usual ones, all of these are personal preferences, so I'll just skip these, instead of having to waste time with them. But I'll just get the upgrades for the engines. Okay, so now moving on to the exhaust options, we have just few of them. Kind of like the chrome tip exhaust, the big bore, okay. So some of these are actually, reused exhausts, so nothing new up here. Yeah, so I'll go with this one. Then we have the fenders, we have the okay, so a little bit sleeker one would have, much suited the car, but this is what we are getting. This is the other option, and I'm not a fan of this. I'm not going to get any of the custom parts. And then we have the grills. We can actually remove the badges, and we can also just delete the grill itself. And for this, I think I'll go with the badge delete. I don't want the Dominator badge up there, so I'll just remove that. Then we have the headlight covers. Okay, some pretty crazy looking ones. These you can use for, racing kind of builds or drag or drift or any of those. Oh my god, take a look at this. Okay, so I'm not a fan of that. So I'll just stick to the stock for this. Then we have the hood options. And the primary hood, carbon, vented hoods. Now the hood scoop would actually look good. The Sabre turbo hood. This kind of looks good for this car. Yeah, I kind of like this. So I'll be going with this one, the primary Sabre turbo hood. Looks badass for this car. Okay, so then we have the interior, we have the seats. Okay, the usual ones, the steering wheels too, the usual ones. So just gonna skip that. And then for the headlights, we have, okay, we'll go with the xenon headlights. And then we have the liveries. We have white liveries, black liveries. These kind of look good, somewhat like the ones we have put on the LE back there. So yeah, kind of similar ones. We also have rust liveries as well. And the usual racing liveries, the flame livery, this actually looks good, but okay, all of these are locked behind the usual reputation points. 189 level, come on. No way. I think I'll be going with the black one for this. Yeah, I'm not sure which one. I think I'll have to get back to this after I get the paint for the car. So yeah, we'll skip that for now. And for the paint, I think I'll go with I'm not sure. This actually looks good. So I think I'll go with the metallic finish. It looks bold with these dark colors. Oh my god, it looks so freaking beautiful with this red color. Oh my god, absolutely loving the red shade on this. Even yellow looks good. Literally every color looks good on this, even the blue. Going back to the colors, I think I'll go with the dark steel or even the black steel option. And then there's the secondary paint we can get. Okay, it changes the seats and the interiors. Anything else? Can't make out anything else. Okay, so for this I think I can get the red for the interiors. It will look good. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm gonna skip that. Then we have the side skirts. Oh, it adds actually the vents and the scoops on the side. I think I'm gonna be getting these. Here it is actually on the roof section, but in real life it's actually on the side fenders, but in GTA we are having it on the roof section. Next we have the spoilers. Okay, so oh, the primary wing is just like the real life car. Nice. And we have a few other options, you know, if you want to do any other different builds. I'm not going to be getting any of those. The primary one looks good. I think I'll go with the carbon wing. Yeah, I'll stick to the carbon one. Then we have the splitters. We can actually remove that. Nope, I'm not a fan of that. Primary one, nope. We get the carbon one as well. Okay, I'll just stick to the carbon one. And then we have the windows, as usual, the blacked out windows. Some people are not a fan of this, but you know, I like to have cars with completely blacked out tint. Yep, looking badass right there. And I almost forgot the liveries, so let's get that. Black livery is what we're going to be getting. It's actually kind of subtle, you can't make out, but this one, yeah, we'll go with this one. And now for the wheels, well, the stock one is actually kind of resembling to the real life one, so I'm not sure which ones to get for this. And for this build, I think I'll just go with the Stanzed AG Custom itself. Kind of has the 5-spoke wheel of the muscle car, and also we can actually get this to black color. Yeah, the wheels would actually suit the car as well as making it look like a badass, just like the real life version. But the shade I'm not 100% satisfied with. We'll just give it a custom different shade for it. So going back to the resprays, primary color and pearlescent finish, bluish silver. I think I'll just go with the black. Yeah, or the anthracite black. I'll go with this. And there we go. Completely customized car. Let's take it out for a spin. And here we are. Let's take a closer look in the sun. Yep. Like I said earlier, the shade isn't the most attractive colors you can put on the car. I mean, the red would really stand out in the sun. But this too is not that bad. I kind of like that. I think I'll probably choose a lighter shade on the car later on. But for now, this is how the car is. And yeah, I kind of like the wheel selection as well. So the overall car really come out well. And since it's a muscle car, it does do wheelies. Huh, pretty crazy, right? So going about to the car itself, the way it drives, how it handles, is pretty much just like any other muscle car we have had. I mean, the Dominator LE, that felt a little slow, but this actually feels much faster than that. And the sound too is actually pretty good compared to those older cars. So I'll give a thumbs up for that. I mean, the car itself in the design aspect, take a look at that. From this angle, it freaking looks so badass and cool, just like the real life car. So really good on this. Let me know your opinions and thoughts down in the comments. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Do drop the video a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all and have a good day.